Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Welcome back. I hope your day is off to a fantastic start. In today's video, I want to continue on with my current home fragrance storage and collection. I shared my first video in this series a few days ago, and it was my Homeworks candle collection and storage. And in that video, you actually got a quick glimpse of how I store my off-season Scentsy warmers. So if you missed that video, I will go ahead and link it in the description box below this video here. But all of my warmers are kept in that upstairs closet. Eventually, that is where all of my home fragrance products and backup products will be stored. The Scentsy wax bars will always stay down here because this TV unit in our family room actually works quite well to store all of my Scentsy. Also, the bulk of my warmers are downstairs, and so when I change my wax, I typically do it on the kitchen island. And it's nice to have all of the wax melts down here because they're easily available to me. I don't have to run upstairs. I definitely change out my wax melts much more frequently than I do my candles. So it does make sense for me to keep those down here, but all of my other home fragrance products will eventually go upstairs to that dedicated closet, and I'm really looking forward to getting that closet hopefully together and just like set up by the start of next year. I think that I'll be able to whittle my candle collection down enough this year to finally be able to do that. So yeah, if you are also on a home fragrance use it up journey, let's support each other. And let me just put this out there because I feel like there's always someone who's like, why are you just trying to use all of this stuff up? It's not that I don't enjoy like these products. I feel like I got into this hoarder mentality a while ago in terms of, you know, finding holy grail home fragrance products and then just buying a ton of backups of each of those holy grail products. And what that does eventually is it causes your collection to explode. And I'm just getting overwhelmed with that at this point in my life. So I'm just trying to whittle things down to a more manageable amount. I can never outgrow these baskets here for my Scentsy collection. So that's really what kind of helps to keep me in check in terms of, you know, how much I put into my Scentsy club, and how much I order, you know, each spring, summer catalog and then fall, winter catalog. If you are new here, I am not a Scentsy consultant. So I literally buy all this stuff for my best friend, Lisa, who is my consultant. So yeah, anyway, this is just a collection and storage example for someone who just really is a fan of the product. So let's go ahead and take a look. If you're curious about where the entertainment center came from, I actually got this at my local Costco, I think in 2018. It was right after we moved into this house. You know how Costco periodically has like their furniture events? So I bought this during one of those furniture events. So I wish that I could link this down below for you. But yeah, just check out your local Costco. They always have some great furniture. And I think January is another one of those times where they have a bunch of different stuff like this. So the baskets inside are actually all from Target, and they fit in these different shelves absolutely perfectly. So yes, the baskets that I have in here, this is all the room that I have for my Scentsy wax melts. So let's go ahead and take a look. I recently reorganized this, so each basket kind of has a fragrance theme to it. And that is how I go about finding what I'm looking for. Is I don't necessarily do this like by color, by alphabet or anything like that. For me, I just pair similar fragrances together in each of the baskets. And then I know where to look when I'm craving, for example, a floral, or if I'm looking for some gourmand. I know exactly which of these baskets to pull out, but I'm going to go ahead and start pulling these out, and then we're going to take a quick look through what is in these different baskets. and just kind of see what I currently have in my collection. So let's get into it, guys. All right, I think this here is going to be a pretty good setup for looking through these different baskets. All right, this first one here contains, honestly, the bulk of what is in my Scentsy club. I am a lover of gourmand fragrances, and there are a few things in my club that I just don't ever want to be without. Happy Birthday being one of those fragrances, and another big one for me is the almond croissant over here. But I also have apples and oats in here. I've got some Stroopwafel Delight. I've got some toasted marshmallow. Are these all apples and oats? Yeah, these are all apples and oats over here. There is a caramel sugar cone, which obviously is part of the most recent Bring Back My Bar. And then here is some king cake. So yeah, this is mostly just a gourmand basket, if you will. I tend to go through the bars that are in my club fairly quickly. I only have a quarterly club subscription, and I actually just skipped the one for this January. You're allowed to skip one of your shipments. I believe it's every year or every 12 months. So yeah, I hadn't skipped in quite some time, and honestly, I'm still pretty good with my Happy Birthday and my almond croissant for right now. So I figured, you know, because it's currently Bring Back My Bar and there's a new catalog that's going to be coming, that it might be kind of nice to save a little bit of space for some newness. But anyway, this is the very first basket here. I would say this is definitely my favorite basket. And this one is filled with my holy grails. So this basket here is definitely quite important in my collection. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, here we have basket number 2. Obviously, we've got some room in here, so there's potential for me to find some fragrances that fall within some of the categories here over the spring and summer. So yeah, we've got some room here. But in here, I have things like aloe water and cucumber, which is usually a staple for me. Blue Grotto is a little bit of a must. It smells a lot like the Capri Blue Volcano fragrance. So if you're a big fan of that, check out Blue Grotto. This is bananas. This was part of the Bring Back My Bar. So this I think was another, no, this wasn't a Bring Back My Bar, or was it? Southern Sweet Tea. I can't even remember. Anyway, so obviously we've got some things here that are kind of fruity, a little bit more summery. We've got some crazy coconuts here. There is, gosh, this was so good, Blue Coconut Beach. I actually almost regret not putting this in my club. This is Wildflower Cotton. So I'm not really like, this basket is kind of interesting. It's a little bit of like a hodgepodge. And over here, I am keeping mostly like laundry type fragrances. So lots of lavender is over here, Twitter padded, sparkling magnolia, and then whipped vanilla lavender. So there's 3 of those there. So obviously I don't really like a lot of these like fresher, more laundry type scents, but I like to keep a few on hand. So this is plenty in this category for me here. But yeah, obviously we've got some room here, which is nice. So let me grab the next one. All right, this next basket here contains, again, a little bit of a hodgepodge, if you will. There are some slightly more masculine cologne-y type scents in here. There are also some florals in here. So this basket is, it's kind of a more perfumey basket, if you will. So some of the scents that I have in here are Positively Pink. I've got several of the Sandalwood Tangerine, the Blackberry Spice. There's a Vanilla Oud, which was obviously a Bring Back My Bar. The Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters. And then we're getting into more of like the florals and stuff over here. So we have the Peony Petals. There's Twilight, which is, I believe, I think that's part of this Bring Back My Bar as well. Lonely Sarah, again, that's a floral as well. There's Scarlet Sunflower, Heirloom Rose, Midnight Masquerade. That's definitely part of the Mardi Gras collection. So these ones over here are the florals. These are, I guess you could say, the cologne type scents. Definitely a little bit more of a masculine vibe over here. So that is this basket. Let's move on to the next one. This next basket contains definitely what I would consider like fruity summer type fragrances. I do have some Country Candle wax melts in this one. Country Candle is under the Kringle Candle brand. And one of my favorite scents, which I'm like terrified they're discontinuing it because they recently had the wax melts on clearance, and there were like barely any available, so I wasn't able to put more in my cart. But this is the Sweet Stuff fragrance. This smells almost exactly like the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 fragrance, which is their original Bum Bum Cream scent. I fell in love with this, and so I think I ordered like 30 last year. This is all that I have left. I really hope they're not discontinuing the fragrance, so I need to contact Kringle and just kind of inquire about that, because I would be devastated if they didn't bring this scent back. But anyway, as far as Scentsy goes, what we have here are a bunch of fruitier type scents. So in here I have Turn Up the Pink, Pink I Can, Pink Spreads Hope. That's also another Pink Spreads Hope. That's another Pink I Can. What's back here? Oh, here's another random Coconut and Blueberry Tart from Country Candle. That one actually smells really good too. Over here, I have Confetti Showers. This is part of the Mardi Gras collection right now as well, but it's definitely a fruitier scent, so I think I'm going to enjoy that one a little bit more during the summer. Behind that, I have Street Parade, also part of the Mardi Gras collection. Behind that is Cherry's Jubilee, which was actually out during Christmas, but I prefer my cherry scents in the summer months. So anyway, that's why it's in this box over here, or this basket over here. This is Cranberry Mango from the most recent Bring Back My Bar. There is Strawberry Sweetie, also from Bring Back My Bar, and then Candy Orchard. So I really like this Candy Orchard, by the way. I haven't warmed it yet. It is the scent of the month for February, and I'm kind of tempted to put it in my club. Also, I need to warm this Strawberry Sweetie because I love this one on cold. It's so yummy. But anyway, that is the more fruity summer basket, if you will. So this next basket here is a little bit of a hodgepodge, if you will. Obviously, this little Nintendo gaming system it's not part of the Scentsy collection, but it is very important, so we keep her down here. What I have in this basket are replacement bulbs for my warmers, so this is kind of a good location for those. I never really share these in my different Scentsy hauls, but usually whenever I place an order, I pop a number of these scent circles or these car bars into my cart as well, because I really enjoy using these in my minivan. I drive a Dodge Grand Caravan, and while she's not the cleanest thing on the planet, because I have an 11-year-old daughter who does not value cleanliness the way that I do, at least my van smells like $1,000,000. So I actually tend to keep a few of them in my car, and sometimes when I'm picking Stella up from school, on the drive home, I will let her look through them and pick out a new one once the fragrance from from the last scent circle has faded. I will say they only last a couple of weeks, but that being said, they're inexpensive, they're kind of fun, and I do like changing up the fragrance in my car. So there's a number of those in here. I only have one of these Scentsy scent pod things, one of these warmers, I guess you could say. So I don't really buy a ton of these, just if there's a scent that kind of floats my boat. So I actually forgot to put out the Very Snowy Spruce during the holidays this year, so I guess this one's sticking around until next year. But that is what is in this basket over here. We're down to the last 3 baskets. This one here features what is left over from this past holiday season. So what I have in here is like woodland suede. This was obviously a bring back my bar here. I've got red currant wreath. It's just kind of a hodgepodge. Some frosty air. There is a cranberry garland. I have it. I could not bring myself to warm her because not currently in the catalog, and of course I don't have it in my club. Sorry if my camera is not focusing. I have no idea why it's not doing that, but anyway, I'm telling you guys what these are anyway. So Mandarin Moon, which was Bring Back My Bar. Mandarin Moon was in my club for a little while, as well as Spiced Grapefruit, but I kind of got tired of the scents, so I took them out. There is Candy Cane Buttercream, which I don't love, but Stella really enjoys. Frosted White Pine, Sugar Plum Berry, so good. Here is Frosted Ginger Cookie, Everything Nice, and then behind that is Meet Me at the Mistletoe. So that is what is in the holiday collection. Which is obviously now over. So probably not going to be touching these for a number of months here, and probably not really going to be adding anything to this until the Scentsy holiday catalog pops out in the fall. Up next, we have what I am calling the fall basket. So in here, we have painted leaves over here. In the very back is a pumpkin cinnamon swirl. Here is a Palo Santo and cinnamon. Totally fell in love with this one this year, the Frightfully Delightful. I'm not big on like the Disney collections. I'm not a Disney person. My kid just never really got into it, and neither did I, quite frankly, when I was a child. So, but however, this fragrance, if this comes back, get your hands on it. It's so good. Behind that is a Perk Me Up, which is a coffee scent. I love coffee scents in the fall. Up here we have Fall Feeling. Behind that is First Day of Fall. And then we have Cinnamon Pine Cones, Cranberry Muffin, so good. And then there is a Cranberry and Cardamom behind that. I love cranberry in the fall. So it's quite a nice row there. Here we have a Falling Leaves, Whipped Vanilla Pear. Pear for me is definitely fall, so I popped this in here. Blood Orange Spice, Autumn Stroll, Cranberry Orange Cider, Bright Cider Life, and then what is this? Toasted Apple Butter, which, yum. So good, but definitely this particular basket gives off some major fall vibes. So obviously not going to be dipping my toes into this basket for a few months either. Anyway, let's keep going. We have one more basket, which is my brick collection. This is the last basket over here, and this contains most of my bricks. There are a few extras over here, but we'll address those here in a second. So I love me a Scentsy brick. I love how big they are. The size of them kind of cracks me up. I don't know why, but I love a Scentsy brick. So whenever my club order comes, which again is on a quarterly basis, I will typically add a brick to my club because I qualify for a half price item, which makes a brick only, I think it's like $12.50. I do think there is a quality difference between the bricks that you get in your club versus the bricks that you get from like the regular like brick collections that are released. I personally find that the fragrance dissipates a lot faster from my brick cubes than my cubes from these regular like release collections, if you will. If you feel the same way, will you let me know down below in the comments? I feel like there's kind of, like I've asked this in the past and some people have given me like mixed, you know, feelings about it. Some people think like, yeah, they're a different quality, while others are like, no, that it performs the exact same way for me. So anyway, let's do another poll. Let me know down below in the comments, but let's take a look at what we have here. So baked apple pie, this one came in my bring back my bar in my club order a couple of months ago. I actually intended to warm this during the fall. never got around to it, but I mean, she'll be fine until next fall for sure. Underneath that, I have a caramel chestnut, which I tried to like get around to warming that this holiday season, but something in this did not really agree with my nose this year, and I didn't want to like waste it. So my scent preferences have been changing quite a bit as of late. I think it's related to my hormones. So I'll probably come back around to this one. I'm not giving it away or anything like that. It's still completely full. I have a feeling maybe by this next holiday season that I'll be able to get back to this one. So we'll see. Underneath that is a Winter's Eve, which is definitely a fresher scent. And I think I might be pulling this one out finally towards the end of January here, especially in some of the warmers upstairs. It's a slightly more masculine scent, so I think it'll be great for the bedrooms up there. Okay, over here we have 2 aloe water and cucumbers, but this one is mostly used up. I have a feeling that I'm gonna get back to this particular fragrance once we get past like March. This particular scent is one that I really enjoy during the latter part of spring into the summertime. So the one underneath that is completely full. Now here we have a bunch of the holiday bricks that were released just this past holiday season. I love the fact that they did these in a like Christmas tree format. I just thought these were so cute. But I purchased several of these. So I have a Cozy Kitchen here. This one is brand new. I obviously bought too many, but you know what? They'll be great next holiday season. So here we have Orange Spice and Everything Nice. This is it's a nice orange scent. It's not my favorite type of orange. I prefer like that orange pomander, and this was just a little, I didn't love the orange that they used, and the spices weren't my favorite either, but overall I think it's still a great scent. So I do have another one of those here. I thought I was gonna like it a lot more than I did, obviously. But I will warm this. Honestly, I think it's gonna be nice during the fall as well. So we've got some stuff for the fall already. Here we have Holly Jolly Cider, which I never even got around to warming. Oh my gosh, I think the holidays just went too fast this year, but I really like this one. I'm actually kind of excited for next holiday season to roll around to bust this one out. Here we have Candy Apple. Now this Candy Apple, I am actually specifically saving this for this next fall. Oh, this is delicious, and this is going to be a great fall transitional scent for me. So even though it is marketed as a holiday scent, I think this is giving me some fall vibes. And then the last one is Forever Flannel, which is another one that I'm thinking about finally busting out towards the end of January and into February. It's kind of a nice, fresh, clean, almost laundry type scent. Also, I really do love this color of wax. But yeah, you guys, this is it. This is what is in the last basket here. I will say I definitely went beyond what can fit into this basket. So I'm not allowed to buy bricks anytime soon until I use up a few of the bricks in here. But that being said, I do really enjoy the bricks, and will certainly keep purchasing them in the future. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here for this video. Let me know how you store all of your wax melts. Like what's your system? Let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. Subscribe if you're new. And there are more collection videos coming in the next week. So, you know, those should pop up in your subscription feed as they are uploaded. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.